Hello, my friend. Sometimes it's become so important for many watercolor enthusiasts to understand what kind of a watercolor painting you would like to go ahead. And in this video, I'm going to give you a comparison between these two very evident, the way of style of watercolor. One is your ink pen, and another one is general, like how typically in conventional way of doing watercolor sketching, and then you applying the color, getting the light and depth into this using the water and the edges, whereas you are actually defining everything with the sketch itself, ink pen. And I will let you know that what is the difference, and I will also try to give you a best possible approach you should be going ahead with, and what really convincing, and probably another way to how you can move from from one specific technique to another one. So that will be some of the important learning in this video you will be watching. Right, so I will be working on this. So I've already drawn the subject. Now I'll apply the color here. I'll quickly make this color here. All right, now you see this. What we have done is it's very easy for you to understand where the lines are, because these lines are basically helping you to to be in a control. Okay, and that is the reason why the outline, the ink pen, and then you are actually applying the color is become so easy for you. Most of the people you see, they are working on the watercolor, and they're doing a fabulous job doing something like this, and it also makes you very conventional, because you will always be in control. The only thing you need to develop in this one is the proper sketching, the outline. These outlines are sharp, and if you are very good at sketching, then I would recommend you to just do a lot of work like this. What happens is, if you're doing something like this, you'll have a better understanding where my color has to go, the darker values, like some shades, and some second layer, and some glazing has to come here into this, and I will give you a better understanding how you can further approach to this. Right, I'm just allowing this to dry. Okay, now this is dried completely, and now we can go ahead to add some detail here. Like I just wanted to have this shadow basically coming here into this. So let's say if it is that coming from this side, so let's say if this shadow is basically forming here into this. Okay, so it becomes so easy for you to understand it's each of these values, which becomes so important for you at this moment. Now this side there will be a very less light here, and you'll have a complete control. Right, now we also have this tile. Okay, and there bit of things like that. Okay, so wherever it is possible, I'll apply a bit of depth here and there, some patches to make things more convincing. And this is really, interesting. I'm seeing that many people who's doing the sketching with this pen, ink pen, those things are really good, and that's the beautiful way to express yourself, your creativity in a very quick session. The good part here is it turns out in a very quick session. So that's the one of the very interesting factor about this. Okay, now see, this is something we just given here, and it's almost done. Like we just completed this. Okay, have you ever felt stuck with your watercolor progress? That's exactly why I have created my Patreon watercolor art community. Inside, you will find a step-by-step learning journey, carefully designed to accelerate your growth week by week. This is not a random content, it's a proven roadmap where you will always know what to focus on, how to practice, and how to apply each lesson to your own art. And that's the best part. You will be learning alongside a global community of artists, sharing your progresses, asking questions, and celebrating growth together. So if you are serious about improving your watercolor skill, this is the fastest and most inspiring way forward. Join today and begin your structured journey to becoming the watercolor artist you have always wanted to be. When you start doing this, you'll find some challenges here and there, but I'm telling you, this will be just temporary. If you'll just put your effort sincerely every day, if you'll just try, if you're practicing some a bit, like if you're just spending 15-20 minutes in every day, you're giving this time here, so definitely things will turn out really good for you, and that will be like you can just see the result in a very quick session. Now here, those people just standing here, so that's so you can just do many things here. There's a lot of possibilities. You can, and whatever the color you want, so window and stuff like that, so you can just do that, something like this. That's pretty much what I was talking about. Now let's move to our conventional watercolor, how today the watercolor is being approached. Okay, so this will give you a better idea how to go about, and you can just take a very conscious decision what works for you, what really fascinates you, what style motivates you to go and do more experiment. Okay, so now I'm going to work on this in a very quick session, how I've just done it, and once I complete this, I will just show you, I will explain you what I did. Okay, so let's go ahead. All right, now you see here, so this is the first layer. The difference between these two is everything is defined with the color. Like this line is actually very prominent, and it will be there throughout your painting. But the line what we have just sketched it earlier, that will vanish, that will go away. Okay, at the end of the painting. That is just for our directional purpose, that this is how the structure will look like, but ultimately it will go away and it will not be prominent, whereas this line will be very prominent. It will just give you the entire understanding of that particular subject. In fact, these lines are so prominent that you can see each elements very clearly, whereas it's gone, like these lines are gone. Right? And when we'll go for the further layer, that will be completely vanished. At the end, we'll just whatever the outline will be there, we'll just erase that out. So there won't be anything. Everything in this one, we are getting this. Everything is getting popped out with this help of the values, the watercolor values, and the pigments and its pigments and its tonal value will be what we are just applying here. Now, if you'll ask me what is the best way I can go ahead with, then I would suggest you to do this, understand this, and then gradually move into this. But if you wanted to have your line with this, the particular way, you can just go ahead. But in my personal opinion, when you do something like this, you're not. It's not a very academical I mean, what I mean is, I might be wrong as well, but that's my perception. I mean, definitely people have a different perception about this. But when you go for in the academical work in a galleries, when you want to establish yourself as an artist, I would suggest you to go on this line. Okay, uh, this way your art will be very matured. It will have a better the better value, and since you're everything you are just getting with the use of proper light shades and the values, this is something like it's already you are done it. You're very good in sketching, okay, and you can just do that. But ultimately, as I said, if you wanted to go ahead with being an artist, and you wanted to hang your artwork in a galleries, then this is the way. Okay, so I'll let it dry. Okay, exactly the same thing, and there's no I mean the major difference at this moment. Okay, the only thing is like these lines are vanishing because it's opaque. I mean there's a transparency, and you can still see that the pencil strokes, but later on it'll go off. All right, so I'm just allowing this to dry, and then we'll go for our second layer. Okay, now you see here the difference between this. This is so crisp and very evenly given here, right? But when you coming to this, it's very distorted. Basically, things are not so much, detailed out. It's just kind of an impression, and that's the beauty of doing the watercolor. This particular format, because these are the tiles which is helping you because you have drawn it, right? But here you are actually getting all of those with the help of your proper amount of light and depth. This is why this particular this particular method has become so important for you to understand and work on that. All right, now let's work on the shadow of this particular thing. What we have just done here, exactly the same thing here we will have to work on. So for the shadow, I'm just using the same method here as well. Okay, so let's say you have this, and thing is like you need to be very much this particular things will make you more agile. What I mean saying that you will always see things are blending and just taking their shapes by its own, and sometimes you'll feel like and you don't have a control which is also very exciting things, right? Because you're actually controlling the water. Here you are controlling the pen. You have been doing this, controlling the pen from the beginning, right? But here you're just trying to control the pen, the color, the water, and that's become so important for you to just practice that. Okay, now it's a pretty much same what we have we have just done it here. Just a bit of changes here and there, like some whatever the ink is actually giving a direction, so that's gone. I mean, so those things are not there at this moment. Okay, and most important part is you need to enjoy the process itself. Okay, until unless you'll not enjoy this process. But the thing is like how you're going to enjoy this. I'm telling you to enjoy, but if your painting is not going anywhere, how you'll enjoy that? But let me tell you that that's the way. And the way is to keep painting. What I want to say is this: just don't allow yourself to get into the pressure of creating good art or creating something which you should be feeling proud of. Definitely it will come one fine day. You'll see like, oh, things are actually coming up the way you actually wanted. But consistent practice is the key. Okay, And if you're just doing it diligently in a regular basis, then definitely things will turn up for you. Right now, see this one here, we have actually made this all these leaves here and all, but here we're just trying to bring the every value of these with the help of your brush strokes, something like this. Okay, and you are leaving your layers visible. Your first layer is actually visible here, etc. Right? So those things have become so interesting over the time. You'll feel like, oh, I'm just growing. I'm just doing what I love. And if you just start doing this and creating one art in everyday basis, you'll feel like, you'll see that you can just you can expect some interesting growth in your art. So just check that, do that, and you'll see that the value what I was talking about. Okay, now exactly the same what we have done in here for the window also. Same thing here. Now I'm just trying to give these color here. Okay, and one thing you need to notice that I'm not allowing myself to get into the pressure of doing things better in front of you. When I'm just making this video, I have no pressure. I have absolutely no pressures to make this good art. Otherwise, you'll feel like, Nitin, what you did, man. I mean, if I start doing this, I will not able to make this artwork for you. Okay, and I want you to follow the same principle. Okay, if you want to make a good art, just create it. Create for you, not for me, not for others. Just create for you. The most of your anxiety or your fear of making, you have to make a good art, that things will go away. Okay, so now you see these value. Now if I want to have some some shades here, now these texture, something like this, will give you a very interesting feel to it. It just, you'll enjoy that. Okay, if you're something this, and this will happen only when you are working very confidently, because if you are not confident, your artwork will reflect that. It will reflect each of your stroke that, oh, this is something like done with a full of fear. So don't do that. Just enjoy the process of creating art. That's all. I mean, if things will not go in a way you want, the only thing will happen is you will lose a bit of your color, paper, art materials, and a few minutes of your time. That's all. That is the only thing can happen, right? Nothing else. So I would suggest you to just keep yourself free and do what you want. Okay, now the same thing here. This is something we are just trying to give these value here, down here, like what you see here in this is actually given by the outline, but here the outline has gone. It's finished. Now all we have to do here is to just work on this with proper amount of light shades and those depth you wanted to bring in your artwork. So this is all. This is the self I'm just creating here. This is what I just teach in my community, Watercolor art community on Patreon. Okay, you'll see a lot many people. Okay, by the way, it's you can join as a free member as well. But if you want to become a member, a paid member, you can join and you can see the value what value you can see the tutorial in every week, a new tutorial every week, and that's the good way to learn, and of course, good way to support an artist like me. Because the supports are very important for me to create, and not only me, there are a lot of people who creates a content here in YouTube for you. It's your responsibility to check that and support them, whatever. I mean, it's not compulsive, but just my request, that's all. Anyway, coming back to here, so here there's a couple of people just came here and they just wanted to enjoy their tea, coffee, whatever. They just came here to have a cake, so it's just a building on a story here. Okay, so now we see here there's a couple of people here just came here, and how quickly, with the using of the light and proper amount of leaving the paper visible light, right, you can just create something like this. And that's a beautiful way to make things much more interesting. Now you can make more something like this, some branding, etc., something like this written on those. So this is what I just wanted to bring it for you, and you can just clearly see that how the difference between these two. I would suggest you to take a very deep introspection and just see like what makes you, what drives you, right? You want to do this, or you wanted to do this. Both of the things you have a good way to enjoy the watercolor with the ink, and later on you can wash it. But my always my approach is to go with this. This is the way to go forward. Okay, you want to do this first, do it, but later on you can just move it here. Anyway, and this, whatever the way it is. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.
I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, I'm inviting you to join my watercolor art community. This community where you want to be, because you will be meeting a similar mindset of people and the same values and the same vision what you have. And you will also have a very structured watercolor learning week by week. And it's not just about the watercolor, it's more about making a connection, making a real connection with a similar mindset of people. And I'm seeing a lot of people, they are improving, they are going from one level to another level, and this is how their progress is happening in this platform. So I'm inviting you to join this global watercolor art community, and I'm sure you're going to like it. And I'll see you next video very soon. You can watch this particular video for you, and if you wanted to be part of this Patreon watercolor art community, you can join this community clicking on this. Thank you so much, and have a great day.